We're Nick and Kim, a Belgian couple who spent a year and a half traveling the world before returning home to Belgium, where we bought this Ford Transit van. We spent the past 3 months converting it from a regular cargo van into a tiny house that we could drive around Europe. For our first international trip with the van, we wanted to do something exciting, something challenging, something to start our van life journey across Europe off in an epic way. Which is why we decided to embark on a 3,000-kilometer road trip from our hometown in Belgium all the way up into the Arctic Circle in the very north of Sweden. The goal of the trip is to try to see the northern lights, explore the stunning scenery of Swedish Lapland, and see what winter van life this far up north in cold and sometimes harsh circumstances is really like. Today we will be doing just that, while also introducing you to Arctic street food and getting very, very stuck in the snow at night. Oh, please make it. No, there's no way. More on that later. But first...
Good morning, guys! Welcome to the Arctic Circle winter landscapes here. This is our first video of the new year, so a big happy new year to you guys. And what better to celebrate it with than a bottle of champagne? If you remember one of our previous videos, we made a bet about how fast we could finish the shower. I lost, so I owed Kim a bottle of champagne, which we're gonna drink today to set in the new year. There's 2 people walking over the frozen lake there.
Yeah? So a few days ago we came to this beautiful, beautiful spot right outside of Kiruna that just has one of the most incredible winter landscapes that I think we have ever seen in our whole lives. I can't remember.
Beautiful, thick sheet of snow here.
I can't remember ever seeing this much snow.
Wow, it's amazing. Just Arctic things.
Wow, like a pro. So,
cheers.
A toast to me winning that bet, or to the happy New Year that's hopefully ahead. Happy New Year. Victory never tasted so good. It's quite good.
Champagne for breakfast.
Yeah, champagne for breakfast. We haven't had any breakfast yet. We're gonna finish that. We're gonna do that in a little bit. But the plan for today's video is to basically show you around a day of winter van life.
Yeah. Over
here in beautiful Kiruna.
It's now -12, which reminds me, I don't have my hat on. I was like, why is my hat so cold? Well, fortunately today there's not a lot of wind, so I mean it's manageable. But I'm just gonna put my gloves on to be sure.
No mistake ever kept me late. We spent summers catching fireflies and winters on our skates. One big smile across my face. We used to dance our way to church on Sundays. Mama set the pace. Daydreamer, kitten and maid. Take me back, all the way back to them days. Running around in a gown and a crown, barefoot.
It's crazy to think that this is just a random parking off the road. I mean, we're right next to the road here. Sweden has such beautiful nature, such beautiful winter landscapes, especially over here in the Arctic. It's nice and cold. My feet are actually starting to freeze a little bit despite the very warm shoes. I think that's because of all the snow that's getting in there.
Yeah, the snow is pretty much up to our knees, so yeah, my shoes are filled up with a bit of snow every time.
See if the snow is sticky enough. Maybe we can make ourselves an icy friend.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's sticky enough because it didn't snow in the last like 2-3 days. It doesn't seem to be sticky.
Not that sticky. There's plenty of snow for sure.
Yeah, there's no shortage of snow whatsoever.
Probably should have bought better gloves for this. These are not exactly waterproof.
The snowman probably look a bit more like Jabba the Hutt rather than the traditional snowman you would expect. We got to a height of about, I think it's 50 centimeters actually. And yeah.
Jabba is looking good.
It's not going so well. Snow is not sticky enough to make like the normal round balls you would use to make snowmen. So we're kind of building a Jabba the Hutt snowman slash, looks a bit like a volcano as well.
I don't know what will happen to me. Will I be remembered in a century? Or will I be forgotten like dust in the wind? Or the talk of the town that we are living in? Well, I don't know.
Gotta give Jabba some hands here. Alright. Oh my god. Look at him. He's beautiful.
I'm looking for something to make Jabba's mouth, but I'm not sure what to use.
I don't know what will happen to me. Will I be remembered in this century? Or will I be forgotten like dust in the wind? Or the
See, it's only like an hour, maybe an hour and 20 minutes after sunrise. And again, I think the sun's already set. It was only going to be up for 20 minutes today. Starting to get a little bit dark. Oh, Jabba!
Look, here he is. He looks so happy with this chickpea smile. His branches for hands. I mean, he looks really happy, so I think we did a good job. The local people who live here, like the indigenous people, are the Sami people. And they have more than 500 ways to describe snow. I think they would describe this as Jabba snow.
Probably, yeah.
Gonna build a snowman out of this snow.
Oh my god, the finishing touch!
He looked a little bit cold, so I thought I'd give him my hat. He looks a bit frozen. I don't
It
know.
should actually be mine. With the
Yeah.
pom-pom, it'll look better on him. Oh, he's so pretty now. It's too bad we can't bring him in the van. But
Yeah, he would kind of mess things up, get all messy. Jabba, you need to stay here outside, boy.
we're gonna leave you here. That right there is the road. This is our spot.
Minus 12 outside. Pretty cold. Time to warm up just a little bit on the inside. Bye, Kim. See you later. Bye, Jabba.
Oh, the gloves! If we leave these here, I'm pretty sure they'll be lost forever.
Ooh, there's a bunch of snow in my socks here. That's why my feet were getting cold, actually. I just turned on the heater. It's a nice and toasty 4 degrees Celsius in our van. And the app on my phone says it's already minus 14, minus 15 degrees outside.
If all of this ice melts in here, no es bueno.
Yeah, we're still figuring it out a little bit, how to handle the ice and cold and water. And
The humidity, the moisture in the air, and
just monitoring our electricity situation and our power situation, which is something which has been a bit more difficult to manage here in the Arctic, because for the past 3 weeks there has been no sun at all, and our solar
delivers 0 watts.
zero. I mean,
Literally zero.
it's
There's no
literally zero.
sunlight, so there's zero.
When we were in Malmö, we still had a little bit. Now it's literally zero. Not that easy because, well, we use quite a bit of power with running the heater. Well, the heater doesn't run electricity, but it needs some electricity to run. We have some lights, we have our fridge. When we're editing on our laptops, it uses quite a bit. And we don't want to go to campgrounds too often because, yeah, that gets quite expensive really quickly, especially here in Sweden, which is not the cheapest country to be. And we're almost running out of power. We have about 10% of battery left. It says here at the current state that we are using power, it will run out in about 2 hours, which is not very convenient. The household battery we have to run things in the van is hooked up to the car engine, to the alternator, and that when we're driving it charges up our batteries so that we have additional power when we are driving.
Which also means that we do quite a bit of driving just for the heck of it, for the sake of driving, for the sake of generating our own electricity, because we can't go to too many places here where we can tank up, fuel up on electricity off other people's electricity network. Today we're also gonna run into town, I think, quickly to get a little bit of food. What's super handy about the heater though is that it doubles as a cup warmer or a plate warmer or pretty much anything warmer if you want.
Cheers. I love hot chocolate here in the Arctic. It's so cold outside. It's like a nice and warm hug. Gonna get out for some lunch, afternoon lunch actually. We're gonna look for something special, local specialty, but first we need to make sure that everything is secure here, that when we drive around nothing is flying around in the van. Alright, since it is freezing outside, we put these insulating window covers on. Which is really nice, it makes a really big difference, but yeah, you gotta remove them every time when you have to drive, because yeah, you can't drive with the window covers on. The window is even frozen on the inside. Start the car first. We need to push in the pedal.
That's not how it's usually done though.
So yeah, before I came to Sweden, I had never scratched ice off my window on the inside. Made it to downtown Kiruna here in Lapland. I think it's actually the capital of Lapland, or at least the capital of the northern province of Sweden. Just look at this. Look at this tree behind me. It almost looks like a piece of art or something.
We did not drive into Kiruna just for the snow. We had plenty of snow at our park. Oh my god, look at the back of the van.
It just looks
Ew.
absolutely disgusting.
Oh, that's from all the driving and...
Yeah, just
But ew!
it looks. I didn't see it before. It was so dirty.
Because we're always in it.
Maybe we can wipe it down with a cloth or something. We cannot wash it with water because it would just freeze up completely. But maybe just wipe it.
This place behind me looks like a gas station.
What is
But-
a gas station?
But right next to it, you can already smell it. Right next to it is actually Arctic street food.
So here they have some sandwiches with meat, not just any meat. You can have reindeer meat, moose, some bacon, eggs. It's also normal burgers, but they're really famous for their reindeer and moose sandwich. It's almost like a burger. You can have some French fries, some sauce with it. I'm already starting to drool a little bit just smelling it.
This is a moose for you guys.
Ah, the moose. It's very
Yeah.
small.
You must have
This was
the
big.
Yeah, it's too
you
big,
must
I
have the
know.
logo.
Oh, the logo. There we are. Steak street food.
I'm glad Rudolph is dead.
We read on the internet that you are the best.
Oh, let's
in
see
all
if it's
of,
true.
Kiruna. Let's see.
Maybe
I'm
it's true.
curious.
Yeah. It's meat and bacon. You can't go wrong with meat and bacon.
That is true.
The
That's
mine
true.
workers, they love meat and bacon, yeah? They just want to have, but they want no vegetables. That's the problem. A mine worker says double meat, half rice. That's a mine worker.
Oh, sorry.
Your food, so.
Oh, it's our food. Oh, perfect.
Cool thing is they have a teepee where you can eat inside.
Oh. Hey.
This is the moose.
This is the moose, this
the
is the
reindeer.
reindeer, and the moose you're eating is the one hanging on the wall there.
Ah, okay, yeah.
His name was Glenn,
Glenn.
and we had him for a couple of years. He was like a pet for my daughter.
Yeah? And now I'm eating him.
Yeah, she eats mostly halloumi now.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Wow, it looks amazing.
It's so cozy in here, look.
Super cozy. It's inside like this teepee. It's super warm. There are these animal skins, candles, and Glenn apparently hanging on the wall.
This is a lingonberry juice, one of the famous drinks here, and also foods here that they have in Sweden. When you go to IKEA, you have the typical Swedish meatballs with red berries. That's the lingonberries, so as I've been told. And this is the juice they drink. It's warm. It doesn't have any alcohol in it, but if you add some vodka in it, apparently you get a Swedish cocktail. But the guy said he only had hand sanitizer, which we could use, but he wouldn't really recommend it. It's good. It's a little bit sour, but also sweet. Yeah, I like it. This is a small little sandwich. If you're from the US, I think it's a bit comparable to a Philly cheesesteak sandwich, covered in meat, bacon, onions, and then top it off some cheese. I have the one with moose, apparently Glenn, and Tim has a reindeer. Don't think the reindeer has a name, but oh yeah, it's really good. Caramelized onions, bacon, meat. This can warm me up and keep you through a night or two over here.
That's really good. I think they said the sauce on there is half barbecue sauce, half mayonnaise. You can have pretty much any sauce you want, but that's what they recommended. And it's really good. It has a lot more flavor than a normal sandwich with just some beef or something. But I mean, I've never had reindeer before. Very flavorful. Really good. And this is just super cozy to sit, no? This is really nice. Look at that.
We need to find a place to sleep for the night. We were thinking about going back to the place that we came from because we really loved it. It's quite open as well, and who knows, we might see the northern lights tonight. But the owner also told us about a place not so far from here near the ski mountain, which could also be good, he said. And it's about 5-minute drive, so we're just gonna have a quick check.
Look at these huge piles of snow next to the road. Look at those people crossing it like it's common here. So the spot is actually about midway up that hill.
I'm gonna try to drive back up.
I think they're doing some roadworks over here, and this part is only meant for those types of vehicles. Feels like we could get stuck. The snow here is pretty deep. Like, I'm up to my knee in snow, so don't go to the right, go back left. Take the bump. I don't think we can get through this kind of snow like this. Attempt number 5. We can't do this. Please make it. No, there's no way. So you say we grab the shovel or we put on the snow chains?
I think it's best to put on snow chains.
You just really wanted to try the snow chains. Admit it, that's why you wanted to come down this road.
Yeah, it's
even
really...
though it was...
I mean, it looked like a road I could drive. I mean, it was a road I could drive on, but getting back up the hill is a bit difficult.
So those just go on the back, or
yeah,
on the back
they're
wheels?
supposed to go on the...
Because it's rear-wheel drive.
Because it's rear-wheel drive to go on the back. I don't know where I put the manual, so...
Oh no. But you did it once, so...
Yeah.
Technically...
I just watched the video. Could be like this.
Can we loosen that a bit?
Normally this should be fitting into here, but as you can see we're about 20 centimeters short.
But not close enough.
I think the problem is that the tire is a bit
into the snow.
deep. Maybe I can just use my hands a bit. It's not that much snow though.
But significantly more snow than in Brody's warehouse. We're fine. I'm just freezing my toes off.
There you go.
Oh yeah, you did it! Woohoo! Not out of here yet, but oh.
Should we try with 1 out of 2?
No.
Managed to get both of them on there. It was a bit of a struggle because Tires are pretty deep in snow.
A really big thank you though to Nake's dad.
Yeah, thanks Dad.
Who once said, well, you should probably try putting these on before you take the van into the snow.
And I said, yeah, I'll try it one day. He's like, no, just get them out, try them now. So.
Try them now. So really, if you're watching, you saved the day. Possibly also the van and our lives. When you do that, is the back of the van really moving around as much as it looks?
Yeah.
Oh, are you sure we can do this? I mean,
what else are we gonna do? Stay here for weeks, months, until the snow stops?
should we? Maybe we should just get the shovel.
Yeah, get the shovel.
Yeah, now we're stressed.
Hade de kula på bilen? Nej, det hade de inte.
Nej,
Då känner man ju att
ja, men jag har bara en tvåhjulsdriven så men jag kan ju inte heller dra. You do it over again. Once more. Once more? Yes. We don't give up. Nej, det är ju ganska många som kommer
You probably didn't catch that last bit, but a bunch of locals came over, about 10 of them, offering to help us push the van up the hill. We had to try like 7 or 8 times, but those people over there and the ones over there helped us get the van back out of the snow. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So what have we learned?
Nothing.
When I say it looks too snowy
It
to go down there.
It doesn't look like a road, and I was like, let's see what it is. But yeah, we got proper stuck. Even the snow chains couldn't get us out properly. Luckily, those people, that family, helped us out a lot. Thank you guys, thank you. Because otherwise, I wouldn't have known what to do.
I think it's a mom and the rest of her family. The mom was like, after twice, I was like, this is never, ever, ever gonna work. She was like, again! And after that, she was like, we don't give up! And I was like, yeah! Awesome. Oh,
Okay, let's get going now.
man. Awesome people. What's that burnt diesel smell in here?
I don't know, I think it's the clutch or something that got a little bit too hot from...
Open the window?
Yeah.
Get it stuck now again, I'll kill you. Thank you! We decided to drive back to the parking lot of the Coop supermarket because we wanted to be somewhere nice and safe, not too snowy. Obviously no northern lights here, but we might see them in the next video. So thank you so much for tuning in for this video, for sticking with us until the very end, almost the very end of the van and of the story, full stop, but just till the very end of this video. Please give it a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you want to see the rest of our adventures here doing van life in the Arctic, and we will see you in the next one. Bye bye!